Hello, and welcome back to Len'en 4. In the last episode, we did the castle route as the scavenger team, and this time we're going to do the pagoda route. Is that what it's called? I think I've been saying it backwards this whole time because the game is called Brilliant Pagoda or Haze Castle, so I've just kind of been consuming, the left side of the title is the left route, and the right side of the title is the right route, but I think it's opposite because the left side has a castle, and I think the right side has a pagoda. Anyway, they're called the left and right routes. That's what I call them. Whatever. Yeah, this episode, yeah, we're gonna do that. The right route, as the she-doos. And yeah, I said it last episode. It's the wrong option. Arcade mode doesn't exist. I said it last episode. I'm gonna try Unreal mode. Probably not gonna 1cc it, but I don't think you have to 1cc it to get the ending. And I think you get an achievement if you beat it. I actually don't know if you have to 1cc it to get the ending, to get the achievement or not. But I'm gonna try it. I'm playing on Unreal mode once. This is gonna be a disaster, but over level 1000, that's gotta mean something, right? Anyway, Kuroji, they are a character I am somewhat familiar with. I mean, I've played him for a little bit. Hoka's bomb is like really stupid from what I remember. It only affects like the top half of the screen or something. Alright, so here we go! Unreal mode. This is gonna go great. I'm sure this won't be a massive disaster at all. Nope. Anyway, I exhausted most of my topics last episode because, yeah, this is recorded at the same time. Because if you haven't caught on yet, these Len'en episodes are recorded in stages of 2 episodes per session because they go on for an hour. So normally I try to record 3 episodes of something, but normally when I record something they don't go on for an hour. But these Len'en episodes do, so about 2 hours of recording, and then 2 episodes out of it. Yeah, this is Unreal mode, alright. Yep, so my shit. This is stage 1, and you're throwing this shit at me, yes. I can't focus, god damn it. It's like, yes, let's make a cell condition where they can't focus, but also keep the fact that you don't collect any resources while I'm focused, yes. Oh, fucking Jesus, Gordy! No. I refuse! That was bullshit, sir! Don't like it. I am so excited to play these stages on Unreal mode. I mean, it's gonna be so fun. Yep. Really fun time indeed, yes. But yeah, I ran out of topics to talk about last part. Which is good, because I need to focus on the game, because I'm playing on Unreal mode, because, you gotta do it at some point, right? How far have I played a total game on Lunatic? I don't think I've gotten farther than, like, stage 3. It's not like I've tried in a very long time. I don't even play on hard mode, so why would I try Lunatic? Now then, let's get to our treasure hunt. We're now in a different timeline. I am no longer the Emperor. Onwards! Is the rumor really about a treasure, though? Split the mirror will probably be the key point here. Yes, I'm talking about a mirror. Wouldn't it be crazy if while talking about a mirror showed up? That'd be insane. What do you mean? The word mirror has held much special significance since ancient times. Like how it's often used as a symbol of the gods, right? Typically, one would think of Iyato no Kagami. This is where a translator note would be if this wasn't a video game. But there are countless examples. But as for the significance of the mirror in this rumor, if I were to guess, I'd say, do you know what it means? To tell you the truth, not really. Useless scholar detected. Well, we definitely have to get our hands on this mirror before it breaks. Waka is hereby sentenced to death. It must be valuable if it's really such an important symbol. Poor Akka. I was sentenced mid-conversation. Oh boy, 3 humans having a strange discussion. Huh? What are you doing in a place like this? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my voice, but I'm a weird fucking mirror thing, so I have to sound really weird. That's a mirror, isn't it? Looks like it. Kind of a letdown when it stares you right in the face. Oh, but I really am a mirror. Let's negotiate. How much for your capture? Excuse me? You see, I hate violence, so I'd like to settle this peacefully. They're just slinging lies left and right. Even if they're negotiating now, I'm guessing the plan is to rip them off somehow. These dangerous humans who say strange things are drawing closer and closer. Capture them. Aye aye. My apologies. What is with you people? Stop it! Try not to get too rough. Scratches will ruin the value. Who cares about that? Walk up. Please destroy this mirror. It's for the good of mankind. And everything else kind. Basically everything not this fucking mirror kind. Disgusting creature. This mirror's ugly. Should die. Surely nobody's a fan of this mirror, right? Surely nobody's gonna be upset that I'm making fun of this mirror, right? I mean, I'm sure someone's a fan of this mirror, but surely, you know, must be such a few amount of people that nobody watching my video would happen to be that. Nope. Totally. There was an exactly 0% chance that anyone liking this stupid beer was watching this video. Totally, yep. There's no way I could have won like this. Hey, Kuro, we couldn't really get a worthwhile reward for them, would we? What a coincidence. I just realized the same thing. It's already damaged anyway. Damage it more. What's this? I was saved somehow. You know what's not saved? This child slave right here. It's gonna die. Pretty fucked up, isn't it? Maybe we should pawn him off as a slave. Hey! And I'm forced into being focused, yes. Man, stage 1 was that much of a pain in the ass? I can only imagine what's going to happen here. Why did I pick Unreal mode? I did it for the content or something. Not really, I want to give trying to get this achievement a real shot. So I need to, like, there's a thing. It's like I say that I need to stop talking, but then, like, if I'm not talking, what's the point in you even watching, you know? It's kind of a thing with this series, is that I try to keep it entertained with commentary, because, you know, I'm not exactly good enough at this game for my gameplay itself to, you know, be more entertaining than, you know, you can get somewhere else. So I try to make my content unique by having commentary, but sometimes I just need to shut the hell up and pay attention to the game. You know? Vertical flip, yes. Thank you. It's like, it just couldn't be just reverse controls. No, now sometimes it needs to be like half reverse controls. You know what I haven't gotten this play session so far? Ice physics. Wonder if I'll get ice physics at some point. Anyway, there's a stream of water down there. You know what that reminds me of? The Left 4 Dead 2 map, Cold Stream. You know what that also reminds me of? Watched a video a little while, like a couple days ago. It's like a tier list of the hardest Left 4 Dead 2 maps. And I watched that, you know, because that was made by someone who's, you know, really good at T. Did I say TF2? I think I did. I mean Left 4 Dead 2. The hardest Left 4 Dead 2 maps, ranking all of the Left 4 Dead 2 maps in order of difficulty, and I thought that was interesting, because yeah, that was coming from someone, you know, who's really good at the game, that played on the highest difficulty and played for a very long time, that ranking the maps. And, you know, I'm from someone who's only played the maps once, and I did it recently, so I was just thinking, you know, how does my opinions of how hard I felt the game was when I played these maps compare to this one person who's really good at the game, plays a lot. And their opinions were that basically the 4 hardest maps in this game, in Left 4 Dead 2, are 2 of them are, no surprise, the ones that weren't really made by Valve, the ones that were like fan-made. And, you know, fan content, normally, especially in ROM hacks like Pokemon and stuff, they have a reputation for being, you know, harder, because, you know, they're made by people who are good at the game. So yeah, Last Stand and Coldstream are like in the top 4 for the hardest maps. And, I don't know, I don't particularly remember Last Stand being all that difficult, but that was the last map I played, so I was the most experienced by that point, and I'll continue this after we talk with Penguin. So what's with this war commotion anyway? It appears that the capital on the other side of the strait is attacking. Capital City? What's that? It's just across the strait. I've been thinking I would like to go there once, but... So we'll be taking the opportunity to gather intelligence on that rumor then. I want to go to the capital too. Fight right there, you three! The hell's that? This area is dangerous. It would be best for citizens to return to their homes. My voice has changed like a million times, but having me remember anyone's voice except for Blue Futos would be too hard. That's a pretty interesting get-up you got going on there. It's almost like... I'm a penguin! I didn't even finish speaking! Seriously? A penguin? Nuh-uh. I am most definitely, absolutely, really a penguin. Looks like a blue chameleon to me. I see a fighter plane. I see a cat. I'm a penguin. Let me finish. You people, do you plan to insult my clan? Clan, slipping up just like a penguin. I make myself laugh. If we keep pressing them, they're gonna look even less cool, even though they seem to be from the South Pole. They totally look like a carp streamer. Oh, you call it a carp streamer? Oh no, they have the ability to read inside parentheses, like the main character of the fucking Gensokyo Odyssey. Here I am talking about it again. Since when did penguins have such sharp hearing? Fine, if you want to keep going, I'll have to get serious too. Oh, so would you like to join my clan as well? More servants for us! Here I come, full speed ahead. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was because it was the end of the game. It's like the last map I did, but I didn't find, fucking the last stand to be that hard, from what I remember. But then again, like, Coldstream was the second to last one, so I did have quite a bit of experience by that point. And that one, yeah, that was stupid. Coldstream. It's mainly just one part near the like spawn area, or near the safe room at the end on one map where you're like going down the staircase, where I got hit by like a bajillion special infected, and it was just kind of absurd. And Sunnydale couldn't walk through the door because Sunnydale is very smart. But yeah, Coldstream definitely felt that one when I was playing it. And then Dark Carnival is apparently considered the hardest, like one of the hardest. And I don't particularly remember having that hard of a time with it when I played Dark Carnival. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things where it gets exponentially more difficult when you get a higher difficulty. Because I was playing it normal, because, you know, I was playing it for the first time in, like, more than 10 years. And then the other one was Hard Rain, which doesn't even remotely surprise me. Hard Rain is kind of insane, because you literally have to just fight zombies in a rainstorm. And you have to go through an entire, like, area just filled with witches. I'm honestly surprised, like, because he put it in a tier list of the hardest instead of, like, put it in the top 4. But, like, he, like, specified that, like, he didn't think that Hard Rain was the hardest, which just surprises me, because to me, Hard Rain just seems like the hardest one. Maybe it's probably just because it gets really easy when you, like, or it gets easier when you know, like, a route or something, which I didn't. I was being completely blind when I played that. When I was playing blind through Hard Rain, it felt like a mess. I couldn't win. These clothes seem to be made out of a pretty interesting material. What do we do? Should we strip them and sell their clothes? Stop it! These were issued from my home country. Your home country? Where's that? A country far south of here. The South Pole? Sure they really were, penguin. So yeah, those are like the top 4, and I don't really remember the rankings after that, but what I do remember is I remember, like, they put Dead Air, like, really low down as, like, one of the easier ones, and that surprised me, because one of, like, the hardest moments I remember when playing through Left 4 Dead 2 was that last straight before you get to the plane, or when you get to, like, the last part before the finale of Dead Air. You just have, like, a whole, like, giant, there's just a giant long time where you just have to fight zombies with an alarm going on, and it's really annoying, and it just goes on for a really long time, and I remember that being one of the hardest parts. But apparently that campaign as a whole isn't considered to be very difficult. Remember when I said I wasn't going to talk about stuff? Just can't keep my word for 5 seconds. And do you want me to stop talking? Probably not. Maybe you do, who knows? Maybe you really hate the fact that I talked the whole time. You just really want the Len'en 4 gameplay, I don't know. God damn it. I literally just ran into a spawning ghost, yes. There's another thing I could talk about is, you know, I made the Len'en dialogue compilation video, which actually got like, I don't know if it's gonna continue to get any more views, but it's got like 140 views or some shit now, which is like really good by my standards. So, you know, that's a thing. And I don't know, now that I'm doing this series again, I don't know if I'll do anything else. I mean, the thing about that is a lot of this dialogue is technically repeat dialogue that I've already read before. I just don't remember it, which is why I'm reading it again, and some of it's new. If I like made like some sort of sequel to that, I'd want to just include the newer dialogue, and I don't know if there's enough to justify doing that. I mean, there's a thing, like I said, if I end up playing as the Suzumi team, there'd be a lot more dialogue, but then I was thinking, like, maybe, if I end up, like, really going in with playing a bunch of stuff with Suzumi, like I do, the 3 routes, and then the extra stage, and then go back and play the previous game, I could just make a compilation out of that. If I ever end up wanting to. But then again, this is a big if. This is a big if I even unlock Suzumi to begin with, which who knows how much of a pain in the ass that extra stage is going to be. Turns out to be a giant pain in the ass, then this will be the last episode. If this series does not return, you know why. It's because the extra stage is dumb. It's probably still going to be a massive pain in the ass anyway, because, like, again, that extra stage has 5 timeout spells in total. Why? Why the hell does Xenoa have 2 timeout spells? Like, why? And why did you choose the extra stage boss with 2 timeout spells to have 2 other bosses that each have a timeout spell? Oh wait, Suzumi has 2 timeout spells as well, right. That's why I said 5 and not 4. It's just, why? Why? Timeout spells aren't... I hate timeout spells. They're just dumb. It's just like... I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't like about extra stages, and it's just the way that... Because the thing I like about, like, playing through a shmup normally is that you're able to take the fact that you're able to do better at the the earlier parts of the game, and use that to snowball to be able to actually, like, beat the later parts of the game without necessarily getting really good at the later parts of the game, because if you're able to get a lot of resources at the beginning, then you can use that to your advantage in the later parts. But for extra stage, it's like, well, the boss doesn't take damage from bomb shields, and sometimes that ends up really being inconvenient when it's one of those spells where if you don't kill the boss fast, it gets harder, and now you wasted a bomb, and that's just wasted time, and now the boss is harder. So they have bomb shields because they're special. Extra bosses are special, they get to have bomb shields. Is this a bridge? It's the sea. It looks like it's pretty much all land at this point. Our capital's economic and technological prowess must be incredible to let such a massive structure to be built. Seems like it was made with something a bit different from concrete. So they plan to cover up the whole sea with this bridge? It uses less resources compared to land reclamation, but demands technological prowess. There's durability too. No need to worry about that. Oh, someone's here. The Gloomy Sea Bridge was built using the latest tech and is apparently pretty sturdy, so please be at peace. That explanation just now didn't make me feel at peace at all. Who are you? My name is Kunamitsu Uya, and who are you? The area is still off limits to tourists. We're 3 siblings who stayed off the path of enlightenment. You just straight up blurted it out. Yeah. Sorry. So if I wanted to go to the capital, I would take this road, correct? Yes, it's a stone's throw away after going through Hashigami Town. Hashigami Town, yes, Hashigami Town. Hashigami Town, there's a town built on the bridge? This land must be cheap then. However, you can't go to the capital right now. And why is that? We can just fly over, so construction shouldn't be an issue. Because I won't let you pass. Wow, straight to the point. I am under orders from the Field Marshal to not allow the enemy army past this point. So you're another participant in this war. I am a hired soldier, but I also happen to be somewhat familiar with the current Emperor. Current Emperor? Would this person happen to be the ruler of the capital? It was only a recent change. Witnessing the previous dynasty being overthrown was an invaluable experience. We've seen it a couple times ourselves. That's pretty... okay. Pretty deep lore to just drop out of nowhere. Yeah. Either way, there's only one path we can take. Precisely, turn back immediately. Would you rather be roasted or frozen? You don't have... I was about to say you don't have ice powers. Yes, you do. Huaka, like, never talks about it. They just make roasting jokes. But yeah, Huaka has ice powers. And I just forgot about that. Because, like, they never talk about it. What? It means we're forcing our way through. Exactly. These people from the Sanctuary are beyond help. Anyway, this boss sucks, and it's on Unreal mode, so this is about to be hell in a haze basket. But I got bombs, and bombs can help me when the fucking bomb button actually works, which it's only sometimes. Wow, just no, just no. Oh yeah, that goes quite a bit faster. So I wonder what pun I'm gonna make with the title for this. It's the word Unreal. You can make plenty of puns with that, right? Yeah, I was talking about extra stages having bomb shields. You know who doesn't have bomb shields? You, dickhead! Die. Yeah, I'm talking about a previous episode about how I tried not to curse that much when I first started this series, and now I don't care anymore, and now I'm just calling it bosses dickheads. Because it's pissing me off! What the fuck is this? I wish I had bombs right now instead of gonna lose life because I'm bombs. What the fuck is happening? Stop moving around everywhere, you dickhead. Yes, let's have the boss that does this and Sonra on the same route. Yep, I love it when fucking... Why don't I have bombs? Have I not lost a life yet? I thought I did. Apparently not. Why? It's still going. Just a stupid attack. It's still going. It's still going. Yep. The boss won't stay still. Fucking stupid boss. Give me my extra life. Oh, even ignoring the fact that I was up against 3 people, you're pretty strong. Now that I get a good look at it, that sword of yours seems pretty nice. Ah, their attention's been caught. How sad. It will be pointless to steal it. It can't be drawn unless my identity is confirmed. I don't want to use it. I just need a plan to sell it. That is to say, cheating buyers. It's not like this just started now. I see. Maybe I should make a deal then. Okay, I told you I could sell it. Got that? Don't care. We have extra stage bosses. They're super special because they are the only ones who get bomb shields for some reason that's never actually explained, but you gotta deal with it. And then, you know, they always have a timeout spell, which I don't like timeout spells, because it's like, no matter how much damage you do to the boss, you just have to stand there and not do any damage, and just wait out for like a minute. It's like watching paint dry, but the paint's trying to kill you, you know? And so many of the timeout spells are just like, okay, it's not that bad for, like, most of it, but then the last, like, 30 seconds are just dumb. But, you know, we really needed that, like, 60 seconds of filler, because, what, are you gonna have a timeout spell that doesn't last a minute? What, are you crazy? What's the point of a timeout spell if it doesn't last forever? Yep. Fucking Len'en 4. Welcome to it. Look at it. Embrace it. Fucking love it. Let me press the fucking bomb button! I pressed the bomb button at least 10 times. It didn't fucking work. Oh my fucking god, this game. Is there some sort of fucking mechanic where the bombs just don't work? If so, it's not explained anywhere. And I wish it didn't exist. What, do you have a bomb shield now, buddy? What, are you special? Oh, I don't have to take damage from you anymore. I have this shitty-ass spell, and then I don't take damage from bombs anymore. Whatever. Well, I wasn't beating this anyway. Would like to. Get an achievement if I did. At least I tried. Yeah, go away. I just dealt with you for like 5 minutes. I really don't want to deal with you again. Go away. This isn't even stage 5, it's stage 4. Yeah, if the last run is anything to go by, you're just... Yeah, who would want to focus and collect resources? Not me. Nah. Thanks for taking my ability to focus away. Yep, judging by the last part, apparently you just don't get resources until, like, stage 5, I guess? I don't know. Won't have resources now. Go to the right, Kuroji. Yep, this is back to good old complaining about Len'en for stage design commentary, the best kind of commentary. Don't you love it? Always seems to come out when I play as this team. Maybe they're just not very good at stages. Who knows? Tell you Huaka sure as hell isn't. I think Aoji was, but again, I don't want to play as that guy. I don't like his face. Their face, whatever. Give me my shield back, thank you. Man, this would be a lot less annoying if I didn't have blindness right now. Man, imagine if I lost my continue to Blue Futo. Wouldn't that be embarrassing? Imagine losing continue to that guy. The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure that character acts nothing like Futo at all, but goddammit, they look like Futo because they're a blue funny hat and they shoot arrows, which Futo does, but Futo also doesn't have like an arrow, actually have like a bow on them, but they shoot arrows. And I love being pushed downwards during a mid-boss. Why am I not doing damage, huh? Can you explain that? Oh yes, a mid-boss. It needs to have a... can't do damage to it for a couple seconds, because then it wouldn't be a pain in the ass, or have it not be a pain in the ass. No, it needs to be a pain in the ass. It's very important. Oh boy, we're reaching that point. Where... Why am I playing this game again? I don't know. Why am I playing on real mode? I don't know. Experience. Man, I am so glad that one fairy survived and that one fairy launched all those lasers. Boy, the last cell is gonna be a pain in the ass. I bet it is. Maybe not. It's this one. It's just like a meme of it's a meme of a cell. They just die. They don't do anything. This is you could get this, or you get the multitude of bullshit I've gotten so far, or you could get this. Yep. Love RNG in my shoot 'em ups. Yes. The buildings here are a lot grander than I was expecting. Kinda scary when you consider that they're on a bridge, though. How would you even keep yourself safe during rough weather? Apparently, the strait remains calm year-round. Even on stormy days, the surface of the water remains calm. You're gonna base your entire structure on not having unpredictable weather? What? Doesn't seem like a smart idea, Groji. This strait is fishy, no matter how I look at it. Why do you know so much about this anyway? It's written in a pamphlet. They have a pamphlet, huh? Looks like they're really planning to make this place into a tourist destination. How many people live in Mugenri? Like, you have the capital, which I assumed most people were, or they're getting capital from tourists from the capital. Like I said, I don't know much lore about Mugenri. Up to this point, I assumed, like, for humans, it was like you had to do capital, and then you had, like, that fucking village. And, like, that was it. I don't know. It's just good business sense to make this bridge itself into something like a post town or a mall. Looks like all the shops are still closed, though. It looks like we're in a ghost town or something. Have they even opened for business yet? The bridge is still under construction, but it is estimated to be completed by next month. Can the rest really be completed in a month? So they're rushing to finish construction. Yep, definitely scary. Nee, are you lost intruders? Huh? Who's there? Explain yourselves at once. What business do you have here? Do you know if they sell liquid nitrogen around here? Eh? Oh yeah, we haven't drunk any since coming to McHenry. I won't be able to go out if I don't drink some. I'm running out of fuel here. It's not fuel. Those are just addiction symptoms. That's lore I wasn't expecting. Just drink liquid nitrogen. Okay. Cool character lore. I do not know what you are talking about. Whatever. If you leave now, I shall overlook this act of misconduct. Karo, you did it. You've been pardoned. There are gods and Buddhas in this world. Goodness, you're really going to pardon all of my sins? The citizens of the capital sure are merciful. Of course not. I was speaking of your crime of entering Kinemitsu and obstructing their majesty's troops. Oh, bummer. Pretty sure Kuroji would be sentenced to around 200 million years of hard labor if they were arrested. If you included the sins from other dimensions, then yeah, more or less. That's a... You want to explain that one? Why, looks like you are quite the great scoundrel. Enough about that, just who are you? It is I, Keiru Kashiwagi, Iman no Kami of Devanagra's Gofu. I have no clue what they're on about. Devanagra? Like Gofu? Devanagra is most likely the name of the capital. Legofu is, well, it's something like an imperial guard. Usually criminals such as yourselves would not have any right to know my name. But a stuck-up jerk. We know someone who's worse, even worse though. I'd say they're more of an annoyance than anything else. I see, defeating Kinemitsu has caused you to grow arrogant. Allow me to show you my brilliant skills. Starting to feel some secondhand embarrassment. They're pretty pathetic. I will defeat you, great scoundrels, and showcase the Gofu's prowess through their majesty. I see now. Looks like they've been backed into a corner. What is this voice? Is this supposed to be Squidward? SpongeBob? Or is it supposed to be Seymour? You call it steamed hams, even though it's supposed to be grilled. Is this Superintendent Chalmers or is it Squidward? I don't know. It's a voice. Here I am, wasting time with dialogue again. Hour-long episodes. What happened? Arg! How did you know? The bridge is guarded by the military soldiers, and even with the war, the Gofu's captain is left without an aide. So basically, you're saying that they're running low on personnel. Scared? If it's just guard duty, then even the army can do it. If they don't show the Emperor that the Gofu's necessary, it'll be a lost cause. Be quiet! Shut up! In this at once, it has nothing to do with your tweets. I have no interest in poor people. That's a line. Money's money, though, even if it's from leftover waste. They're only good for recycling. I'll give you an elegant bottle from a citizen of the capital. Have my poisonous bullshit. Oh, I'm fighting a poison boss on Lunatic. You know, it's occurred to me how bullshit the last couple bosses on this route are. Yeah, I'm not winning this. I don't know why I decided to do this route instead of the other route for Unreal, but I did. Probably because I did it, probably just because it was second, and there's no other reason for it. I didn't come into account the actual difficulty of routes, no. Do I have bombs? Yeah, that's a lot of arrows, buddy. Quite a lot of arrows you got there. Oh, yes. The arrows. Need to dodge them, but I also need to dodge the poison. That Futo medicine over here is throwing at me. I need to not turn red. I need to not turn green from the Futo medicine. Poison. Man, I'm just reminded of a game I watched someone play that was made for a fan game, a game jam once. It's like some sort of platformer where you like play as like Kane, and you like ate history and stuff. And it was a platformer, and one of the gimmicks of the bosses is that they were like combinations of two characters. Oh fuck! There it goes. I lost all my continues of blue Futo. Oh no! It's fine. As long as I finish the run, it's fine. I'm probably not going to get the achievement, but oh well. At least I tried. But yeah, one of them was like, one of the combination bosses that I remember was like Miko and Ron fused together. Do I still get poisoned during the bomb invincibility? If so, that's a bit bullshit. Tick. Just as I thought. They hardly have any money on them. Yeah, just chump change. Those were this month's living expenses. Looks like you're living in the barracks this month. And now it's our food money. I was expecting citizens of the capital would be a lot wealthier. Isn't it just this particular one who happens to be broke? You're detestable. Well, haven't even made it to stage 5 yet, and I've already lost to continue. Not like I was expecting anything better. This is like, you know, the hardest difficulty. But I was thinking, you know, maybe level 1071, you know, maybe it won't be so bad. It was so bad. Anyway, here we are. Red zone. Trademark. Scarlet Mist is looking a bit different. One interesting thing to talk about is I watched a stream of someone going through the Seiho games. Like, you know, those games that Zun helped work on between like PC 98 and Windows. He like helped. I don't know how much he helped, but he helped to the point where apparently there were total characters in it. And apparently there was like another shooter series that the same people made, and they had an extra stage in it. In that extra stage, Yuki and Mai are there. Like, they don't say anything, but they're there. And the funny thing about that is that that game came out, like, after EOSD. So there is a cameo of Yuki and Mai in a game that's, like, not... I don't know what you'd call it. It's, like, not a fan game. It's, like, a completely different series, but, like, it's related to Toho, sort of, because it was worked on... It's a series made by people that worked on Seiho, which is related to Toho, sort of. But, yeah, Yuki and Mai are in it. They're just there. Just little sprites, and they shoot at you, and then they die. But, you know, that's neat. Anyway, I've already lost to continue, so I don't really need to worry about focusing that much anymore. I just need to, you know, not lose 2 more of them. But, you know, I can do that, right? Right? I can finish the run, surely. Oh, Kuroji, he can do it. He, you know, not even doing it on purpose, like, it just comes out. They... Yep. The stage goes on, and now my controls are reversed because, yes. And then the music's going to get all exciting, but now it's not as loud because I turned it down to like 17 or something. It's really low. Well, I'll give you one thing, AOG's a pretty decent bomb. And I like New Emperor Team, but yeah, not very good. And an aspect of that is that basically Fumikado is the only character who doesn't have a really stupid bomb. Like, Fumikado's bomb is just a bunch of like red lasers or something and everything on the screen dies. And then Tsugumi's bomb is like, here, let me just spew some bullets out and it'll do barely any damage, because that's cool. And then, you know, Iwasane's bomb at least takes... Yeah, what the fuck is happening? Just stop. Just stop. Cease your bullshit now. Yeah, and Iwasane's bomb, it's like, I'm pretty sure it covers a decent portion of the screen, but it does, like, no damage. So it's like you could either have a decent bomb with Fumikado, or you could not play as Fumikado, and from what I remember, Ayazani's the worst shot in the game, I'm pretty damn sure. Like, Ayazani kind of sucks. And Sugumi I don't think is that much better. Like, they have homing. They've got that going for them. I don't think they do that much damage. So you could play as a decent shot and have shitty bombs, or you could play as a worse shot and have, you know, terrible bomb, and have a decent bomb. And that's what I have to deal with if I want to try to beat the extra stages of that team. And they're the first one I'm going to try, because, you know, the first on the list, because I already did it as Shrine Team. I guess, you know, tangentially related to that, is I've been debating whether I should put all of those videos I made recently where I played through this game and didn't have any commentary, whether I should put those videos in the Len'en 4 playlist, because they're not right now. Right now they're just in the replay, the Len'en replay playlist. But like, I wonder if I should, because they don't have commentary like the other episodes, but they're also kind of important in the fact that they kind of show like a, show like a progression of levels. Because you have like the dancing one where I'm like level 469, because that was the level I was when I stopped playing this game last time. And then you get to the neutral route runs where I just slowly get to a higher and higher level until I get to like level, what, like 600 or 500 or 600 or something. Then eventually have, you know, I had to retry the extra stage over and over again until eventually you show the replay of the extra stage where I beat it at level 711. I don't know whether I'll put that in the Len'en 4 playlist or not. We'll see. I would like it if the stage would just end, for I do not really care anymore. I have already lost and I continue, and now I am just going through the motions. Will I still get the achievement for beating it? Probably not. Probably only get the achievement if you beat it without choosing to continue, yes? I am not good enough for that. No, sorry. Maybe if I don't know. Let's say maybe if I played as like a different shot type, but I'm pretty sure Kuroji's pretty good. I don't know. I know apparently they're like worse in the first 3 games because they got nerfed, but I don't know if they're bad this game or not. This place is awesome. Our civilization here is more developed than I would have guessed. Wow, there are shops. There are shops all over though. Looks like they're all closed though. There aren't any people either. Is this place another ghost town? I'm guessing the city's under martial law, and even going outside is prohibited. It's the middle of a war, after all. There are intruders in the capital as well. Yes, those war games with their martial law. Very, very funny, those war games. They must be too scared to come out then. What a miserable populace. Good grief, even though I went through all that trouble coming back from the front lines. Oh? Are you the intruders? Ain't you just ordinary humans? Looks like the army of the capital is struggling against mere humans. How pathetic. My army still needs to become stronger. Aren't you people humans? Isn't that the thing? Isn't the capital army humans and the yokai army yokai? Whatever. How pathetic. My army still needs to become stronger. Your army? Do you happen to be the Emperor? It's a great honor to be mistaken for the Emperor, but I'm not even close to someone of their caliber. So you're a military commander, then? Indeed, I am the Field Marshal of the Imperial Military. Fujiwara no Shirogane no Sanra. Fujiwara no Shirogane. No? That's an odd name. Shirogane is a courtesy name bestowed upon me by the Emperor. Too long. I usually ditch the Fujiwara part. Shirogane is what I use as my surname. Still gonna say it, though. Still gonna say the whole thing. It sounds more impressive. Makes me sound important. What business does the Field Marshal have with us? I have none. What business do you have in Devangara, though? Why bother coming all the way across the strait? To steal money from the people of the capital. Hey, I wouldn't go that far. Think of this as a business opportunity. So you're going for fraud this time? It is also my duty to not turn a blind eye when someone's trying to overthrow the capital into disarray. Why did Honorable Field Marshal themselves leave the front lines for this, though? What's so weird about that? You're way too used to being weird, Akka. Even if the commanders fall back, the subordinates will carry on the fight. That's a wonderful ideology. I would hope I can follow your example. Kuroji is going to blackmail himself. Either that or become a tyrannical CEO. Can you stop this nonsense? I don't have time for this. And so, what will you have us do? Either be arrested quietly or perish here. Your choice. Not really feeling either. Same here. It appears that a majority rule has been reached. Is the capital A democracy? I'm a fucking emperor, what do you think? Not for some peasants, you never had a say in the matter. You should have just said so from the start. Don't be so indirect. And that's just how it is with our court officials. Dealing with them has always been such a hassle. Maybe, but the biggest hassle right now is you lot. Well, I mean, I guess democracies do have emperors. It's just a... Some do. It's just a matter of how much power said emperor has. You know, there's an emperor of Japan still, right? They have no power. Same way the Queen of England has no power or whatever. Queen of England's dead, though. Is there a new Queen of England? I don't know. I don't follow England because I'm not English, so... But, you know, very obviously this is not a democracy when you've got fucking emperors going around slaying 100+ people. You know, in hindsight, I think one of the funnier lines from Gensokyo Odyssey is when Racing, like, genuinely asked, like, what is a democracy? Because, like, you know, the whole born in a slave race thing, probably doesn't know what a democracy is. Man, wouldn't it be great if I had a bomb for this shit? That'd be fantastic. How many continues will I lose? I'd like to beat this boss without losing the continue, because then if I lose the continue to this boss, I might actually lose all my continues before Midori, and then if I lose all my continues, you know what that means? It means I have to do this again. I really don't want to do that. Hey, why aren't you taking damage, buddy? You are a stage 5 boss, not an extra stage boss. Take fucking damage, dude. And again, stage 6 bosses also don't take damage in this game for some reason. Stop moving! God, it hasn't been that much of a pain because I've been playing on hard mode as level 1000, but then honestly I've been playing on the hardest difficulty. Holy shit, having a bunch of bosses that move around all over the place is stupid. Please make it stop. Why is that the gimmick of this freaking... Why is that the gimmick of this route? It's like the penguin dude, he moves all over the place. Kinemitsu Uya, they move all over the damn place, and so does this person, they just move everywhere. It's not a fun mechanic when the boss just moves everywhere, especially when you're playing as a character that doesn't have homing. Oh wait. For me to lose to just some humans? They were super strong. As expected of the great field marshal. I can't let dangerous beings such as yourself any close to the majesty. Hey, Kuroji, did you notice? They were putting all their efforts into protecting that huge tower. Yeah, looks like there's something of great importance in there. Yeah, they're clever. I'm guessing the Emperor must be inside. It's decided. Wait, I beg you, don't go there. Forgive me for my actions. I'll give you as much money as you want. What do you say, Kuroji? So, what you're saying is there is more valuable than infinite wealth in that place. Like a dragon, infinite wealth. I need to, like, watch the cutscenes for that at some point, because, you know, I watched all the cutscenes for the Yakuza games, and since then, 2 more games came out. I haven't watched them yet. I need to do that, but right now I'm playing through Mass Effect. That has been my free time. You. Don't you have any mercy? I left her behind in another world. Alright. Let's get this over with. One more stage, one more boss. Then that might be the end of the series. It might be. Depends on how the extra stage goes. I like how I just kind of went in a circle a couple times and that ended up being the correct answer. Man, there's 4 cells. Wouldn't it be great if none of them were a pain in the ass? Okay, real talk. That condition. That here's your shield. Your fucking shield is gone. That is bullshit. Like, survival. How much is survival dictated by your freaking shield in this game? And then there's a cell that can just take it away. Like, look at all this fucking damage I'm taking because my shield is gone. Like, it's just fucking stupid. My God, some of the conditions in these fucking cells. Just why? Yes, you know your shield. You made sure not to get hit multiple times, so you can have a shield. Well, now it's fucking gone because you rolled bad RNG. All right, you have a bomb shield because reasons, and you're moving all over the place because good boss design. Yep. Anyway, can I make it to the boss before I lose my continue? Can I do that? No, probably not, because now I can't bomb anything. So now whatever the hell you're gonna throw at me, I can't do anything about. Yep. Great. Yep, you're definitely who I wanted to see. It'd be funny if I lost to continue to this thing. Hey, weren't you blown up yet? Oh, you're not even close to being blown up. Yep. Stage 1 bosses known for their insane HPs of health. Say insane HPs of health. I can't even say words anymore. I was trying to say insane health pools, you know. Anyway. Wonder how long it can last before I lose my continue. Oh, watch this place. There's a really large mirror. Is this mirror? Is this the mirror in the rumors? Huh? Ah! What the? Heaven shall split the mirror. Is that it? Did we do something? Incorrect. We broke it because it was something unnecessary. And we really wanted to wait for a really dramatic moment to do it, and now you showed up, and now I made it really dramatic for you. Wasn't it so cool? Are you the Emperor? Correct. We are the current Emperor of Devandara. I've had a different voice every single time I've shown up, because I can't remember any of the voices I give these characters. Hero, it's the Emperor. Might want to bow your head. Your clothing is unexpectedly plain for an Emperor. I prefer comfortable clothing outside of ceremonies. We'd rather our authority not be represented by wealth. What is your majesty doing in a place like this? Come on, Akka, don't burden them with too many questions. What are you two being so disrespectful for? Well, I don't know. Money and respect are things that we don't give away so easily. Raise your head. For generations, it was customary for the Emperor to ascend this tower during enthronement. There is no need to follow such traditions anymore. Why will the successor of the dynasty not follow this tradition? That is because it is tradition of the previous dynasty. Previous dynasty? Did it change? We overthrew it. We are the Emperor of the new dynasty. You're awfully bold for someone so polite. On the outside you seem courageous and pure, but on the inside you're dangerous, just like Kuro. Something like medium rare. So what business do you have here, anyway? You're the Emperor, so you must have a ton of money, right? Hand it over. Is there a better way to put it? Even if you try to be nice about it, it won't change what you're saying. We do not have much money. You may think otherwise, but we are actually quite poor. You're poor? Just help yourself to the treasury. The treasury does not belong to us. It exists to borrow from the people. It exists to borrow from the people and be redistributed fairly and equally. Oh, what a proper emperor. That benevolent attitude is fitting for the first monarch out of a new dynasty. Hee hee hee, I was praised. That wasn't dignified at all, was it? We are often told that. All administrators, including the great consul of state, are angry with us due to this. Your main problem is that you have no dignity. Perhaps. They really overthrow the government? I can't see it. I took pictures. You wanna see? It was not by my power alone. We are blessed to have our precious subordinates by our side. Your main problem is that you're way too humble. We are starting to get angry again. Hey, are we really going to try to get money out of them? We have no other choice. This is the only way. And why exactly do we have no choice? Even so, you realize our allowance is only enough to buy sweets, correct? That's why I said you can get money from the treasury. You would have us betray the citizens? Huh, as nasty as ever, I see. Still exploiting innocent people. Don't start complaining now. We've always followed along without hesitation. That is impossible. We cannot grant such a request. It's not a request. It's an order. So we see. Understood. Did the atmosphere just change a bit? Vulgar people like you are the kind of people we hate the most. They're calling us vulgar. That's a reasonable assessment, don't you think? I knew things would end this way. That's why I came here to fight. Huh? You want to fight us? After hearing that the Emperor was in the capital, I wanted to take that position for myself. Huh? Ah! Now, hold up. What the hell are you saying, Kuroji? Wait a second. What is with you? I will become an emperor. All I have to do is challenge the Emperor to a duel. Can't pass up an opportunity like that. Indeed, whoever is the strongest should become emperor. You had the same idea as us. Kuroji, did you come to the capital with that goal in mind? Since we were already here to treasure hunt, I thought it might as well. Didn't think it would go so well. You definitely didn't tell us. You deliberately made those vulgar remarks to drive our fighting spirit, correct? You're quite the tactician. Our conversation just now has convinced me that you are indeed a wise ruler. But weren't you being at least half serious? No comment. Very well then, it would be our pleasure to fulfill that desire. We are warming up to the front line soon, so it would be nice to warm up a bit. The Emperor is going to the front lines themselves? I am not only the Emperor, but also the Grand Field Marshal at the same time. So then the Grand Field Marshal is also going to the front lines. Our good leader must also be aware of what is happening on the front lines. You are truly a wise ruler. Hee hee, I was praised again. They definitely have to work on their dignity, though. I've settled then. Let's begin our fight at once. We have great interest in the strength of those who bested Sanra. If I win, I will become Emperor. Is that acceptable? It does not matter to us. We are no longer worthy of the position of Emperor if we are defeated by someone. I don't think that's how it works. I'm the fucking Emperor. Things work the way I want them to work. However, in the event that we win, you three will become our subordinates. Us serving someone else? You seem to be quite suited for it. We will be very pleased. I'm honored. You really? I thought before I read that line, I thought he said he was bored. You really don't want to. You really don't want us as subordinates, especially not the black one. Fine by me. Let's go with these conditions. Now that both parties are in agreement, let us begin. Wait, we're seriously going to fight? There? Prepare yourselves. They're coming. For as long as we have lived, we have never had to use our full strength, not even once. If possible, then please allow us to use our ability to conquer all of creation to its full extent. All of creation, huh? Calm down, dude. You're just fighting three people. Yeah, this attack doesn't really make much sense, does it? I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm just dodging and not dodging things. What even was that? Yeah, most of this fight doesn't make any fucking sense to me. And, yeah, no surprise, in the highest difficulty, it makes even less sense. Yep, I just am sometimes getting it, and sometimes not. Yep. Yes, 65 power Kuroji's not exactly the most high power shot in the world, are they? You know, the fact that I'm actually dodging any of this stuff at all makes me think that maybe compared to, like, lunatic difficulty, this isn't actually, like, that bad. But I certainly don't know how to fucking do it. I don't know. I know Len'en on harder difficulties can get kind of bullshit, but I don't actually know how hard it is in general on the hardest difficulties because, well, I'm never gonna play them. I say, as I'm currently playing it right now, but this doesn't count. Split it 4 on level 1000. Yeah, this attack is... seriously, what am I supposed to do there? Like, they literally just corner me. And yeah, I pressed the bomb button about 4 times and then gave up. Yes. Well, I mean... the fact that I lost 2 continues means there's no way I was winning anyway, so, you know, there's that. Better to get nowhere close to winning and not feel bad about it than get really close and lose and feel bad about it, you know? Maybe that's bad advice. In this situation, it's a good thing. Maybe in other situations, it's not. Anyway, what the hell's happening? I seriously have no idea what's going on with these arrows. Sometimes I get hit, sometimes I don't. What is this fight? It's just kind of bullshit. Just arrows get slung everywhere, and I have no idea how I'm supposed to tell what the fuck's happening. And a lot of times I just don't, because I get lucky and then don't get hit. Fucking weird fight. Alright, this. Yep. No idea how to dodge the second half. I know how to dodge this. But this, like, look at all those angles. You expect me to be able to tell what's going on there in a glance? Fucking, no way, dude. Yeah, there was no way for me to do that fast enough. I still get the good ending, right? I actually don't remember. I really hope I do, because if I don't, I have to do this again. In which case, it's going to be a really short episode. It's going to skip all the dialogue, and the dialogue, I'm pretty sure, is like half of these series. It's just me reading the dialogue. That's at least 20 minutes, I think. Well, that was fancy, bombing the last attack like that. Please show me the ending. At the imperial capital, Devangara, the capital of culture and technology, progress and development, deceit and indolence, knowledge and corruption. Even with the countless towering buildings of the capital crowded together, the eyes of humanity are drawn to a single one, the pagoda of the heavenly mirror. In the skies, the pagoda stretches towards, so far above the clouds that you couldn't see it from the ground. These 3 little birds raised a meager shout of triumph. Victory is ours! Huh, we actually won! It was a pretty close fight, though, as expected of a wise ruler, quite strong. This is a very special privilege. You are the only ones in the whole capital allowed to be so disrespectful towards us. So, Kuroji, what now? What do you mean? Do you seriously plan to become emperor? Well, it does sound interesting. So you're serious? You know, that would make us part of the imperial family, too. Oh yeah, we could stuff ourselves with delicious food. Kuroji Shitadu, what is your real goal? What are you getting at? It became clear to me during our battle that you are not a person who desires power purely for your own self-interests. Huh? No way. Kuroji is the kind of person who lives for their own personal gain, you know? So what will you do after becoming emperor? I can figure it out later. With dark, stagnant eyes, Kuroji looked down on the capital through a break in the sea of clouds and continued to speak. For now, I just want to enjoy the view from the summit. To be continued? Route 2, all clear. Congratulations, Kuroji, you're awesome. Man, there sure are quite the differences in these different timelines, aren't they? Too bad we'll never know which ones are canon. Yeah, you don't get a recording either. Oh, yeah, I didn't get the achievement, but I saw the ending, and that was my real goal here. Yeah, clear story mode. Doesn't count if you use to continue. Well, I tried. Never gonna try again, but at least I tried. Now I can make a pun about Unreal and title. See all the scoundrel team's endings, except for the bad ending in the neutral ending. Just what are they plotting? Presumptions and consequences. Alright. Do I have enough for that, Jun one? Jun upgrade? Oh, no I don't. I didn't get any alcohol for that, did I? No, I didn't. Yeah, that's the same amount of alcohol I had last time. I got no alcohol because I used continues. Fuck. Well, that was a terrible idea. Well, like I said, either this is the last episode, or it isn't. You'll know if another episode ever comes out of this or not. But either way, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you with whatever happens next time. Bye.